Welcome into this week's edition of On the Ice. It is our weekly hockey show where we take a look what's happening with the regional hockey action, all the way from our young youth teams all the way up to the varsity high school co-op. Going to be another big week of great hockey action. We've got our first UP District Championship coming up this weekend as the 14U State Savings Bank team looks to qualify for the state tournament. They will be in Negaunee for weekend action in the District 8 14U B tournament. Also, the Manistee Emeralds varsity hockey team has been back on the ice. Back-to-back wins coming into the week. See how that they continue to improve as they get ready for the stretch run of their season. Coming up on this week's show, I'll sit down with the head coach of the 14U State Savings Bank team, Phil Berger, to get a preview of this weekend's District 8 Championship tournament from Negaunee. Also, our players of the week will join us from the Manistee Varsity High School hockey team. All that and more coming up. Plus, we pick our 3 stars of the week. It is On the Ice with M123 FM and the EUP Sports Network. M123 FM and the Newberry News back with this week's edition of On the Ice. Joining us now, Coach Phil Berger with the 14U State Savings Bank hockey team, getting ready for the District 8 tournament in Negaunee this weekend. Coach, how you doing?
Good, doing real good.
How you and the boys feeling coming into this big weekend?
I think it's good for everybody right now. Everybody's legit has a chance on it. We had a preview this weekend who we play Friday night at 5, Copper Country Turbo. We split with games with them Sunday, so whoever shows up and plays the best is going to win the game, that's for sure.
Obviously a big weekend and tough competition when you get this far. And you're going to have 3 really good games in the group round. What do you have to do well to kind of get through there and just get to Sunday?
Flat out hustle. Whole team has to hustle. Everybody does their job. We do well. It's that point with this kind of teams. If somebody doesn't do their job, it shows. And we just got to fight back and dig in. They're all going to be tight games. I know that. Our kids know that. I'd rather have a tight game anyway, so it'll be tough.
One of the great things about watching this team as the season's gone along, and we've talked a lot about it, is just how far along your kids have come. They've really developed nicely, both first year and second year players at the level.
Oh, absolutely. Everybody on the whole team has come leaps and bounds. I don't know if anybody watched from the beginning of the year till now. It's huge. Everybody's did a great job.
Talking a little bit about this team, take us behind the scenes a little bit. Practices, on their own, traveling with this group. It seems like it's a really fun and a really good group of kids to be around.
Yeah, it is. We did it a little bit last year with a couple of the Munising kids come down. We had a great year. Now we have Newberry with us. Parents, kids, everybody seems to be gelling just right. And everybody's not separated from town to town anymore. They all know we're one team. So.
What are some of the challenges, obviously, with kind of meshing the 3 teams together? Because you've got a group that was kind of on their own. Newberry had their own 12U team. You guys in Munising kind of had your own combination. But bringing them together and then trying to develop players you don't know with players that you've had,
right.
Different experience levels. What's that been like?
It hasn't been bad. I mean, everybody obviously has different levels and different needs and whatnot. And you just got to find a way to motivate the ones that need special needs. When I say that, as far as maybe a shot, maybe skating, maybe defense, maybe offense, everybody needs a little different, and everybody's learning from each other too. So that's a great thing.
Getting ready for this UP tournament, do you ever sense in these tournaments a little bit of extra pressure on the kids, or what do you maybe say to them before you send them out that might be different than maybe last weekend's games where it's just a regular season game?
I guess I'm completely different when it comes to a tournament. I don't worry about it. One game at a time. That's it, and that's the only way I know. I mean, a lot of people really get stressed out, and I don't think our kids are. I'm not. We just go out there and play hockey.
And should be a fun weekend up in Negaunee. Coach Phil and the State Savings Bank 14U team. Games all weekend long here on our network channels. Hope you can join us. And Coach, best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
All right, Coach Phil Berger, Zephyr Fuel, also one of our sponsors, powering our broadcast all season long. We are live here at the Northern Lights Arena in Alpena, post-game coverage after the Emeralds with a 3-2 victory They knock off the Alpena Wildcats post-game coach and player interviews, and one of our 3 stars of the night, and pretty good weekend all in all for Cameron Skeens. Cameron, a pair of shorties tonight. How'd it feel?
Felt pretty good.
God.
It felt amazing. Because you have the whole team working up, coming across the bench, we're gonna have five. It felt good.
You have really caught fire here over the past couple of games. Had one in Marquette last night. What's starting to go well for you?
4 checks, 5 checks. Just having the momentum in the legs, do it all, be all over the ice.
How exciting is it to play in a big game like this, bigger school, bigger division, go on the road and get a big win?
It's different. It feels a lot better in a big one like that.
And
It feels amazing, especially knowing to beat us now. Coming down and beating them. It feels good.
you guys got another busy week, game Tuesday, and then a couple more back at home. How do you feel the team's really coming along right now?
It's definitely getting better. We're talking a lot more. Our breakdowns are getting a lot better. Entering the zone getting a lot better. We're just coming around getting a lot better.
Cameron Skeens, 2 goals tonight, both of them short-handed, and 3 goals on the weekend. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It would not be a cold, blustery winter evening somewhere in northern Michigan with Matthew Rahali, shorts, as always.
Oh, great. Titles.
As he always says, I just played a game. One of our 3 stars of the weekend here. First, I want to go back last night. I didn't get a chance to talk to you about the slap shot against Marquette. That's probably somewhere in the lake.
Yeah.
That was a pretty nice shot last night.
Yeah, thank you. I got going on that one. One of the few of the year.
Every once in a while, you find the right spot. Coming back tonight, first things first, back-to-back nights. I mean, you've done this before. You've played a bunch of games in the weekend, but how tough is it at this level to kind of turn around and long travel?
It's tough. I kind of like you get back in the rhythm. You actually playing games. You got game speed.
Defense was rock solid tonight. You guys on the back end played a fantastic game as a group.
Good game.
Trailers. For you, we were starting to get a little bit more involved in the offense. So you creep it up a little bit. When we're attacking the zone around the power play, you're getting looks and a couple of assists this weekend too.
Yeah, I got a couple. Making plays happen. One point after 3 guys. Have all 5.
We talked to Cameron, talked to Coach Nutkins. Seems like you guys really bouncing back from the loss against Tuscany tonight. You start to find some confidence.
Yeah, you gotta play hard. Doesn't matter what happens. Next game.
Well, we got another one coming up. Are you ready to go the complete opposite direction?
I think so. I hope so.
Iron Mountain, your old Blue Line mate.
Yeah.
Winner take all here. The 3rd game of the season. We're tied 1-1.
Yeah, good series here.
A prediction on.
I think we got it all the way. But we'll see what happens.
All right, Matthew Rahali joining us. A great game from him tonight. One of our 3 stars of the weekend.
Thank you, Dan.
And we continue to hang out. Gavin Nutkins must be at court, probably. There comes Alex. He's working his way up as we continue our post-game live coverage here at the Northern Lights Arena in Alpena. Big thank you to Alpena for hosting us. Great setup, great great arena. And here he is, the goaltender, the top star of the night, 31 saves on 33 shots. And Alex, great game tonight. What was working for you tonight?
Just tracking the puck. Get through somebody in front of the net. That's what every time. So I just had to find the puck.
I was listening to the Alpena radio guys interview their coach here after the game a few minutes ago, and they just said that you were a difference maker tonight, and that the way you move side to side, and like you said, tracking the puck was fantastic. What do you do? What's the secret for you kind of in practice and getting ready to have games like this?
Just go 100% all the time.
When you're dancing,
And it seems like every time you make a big save, it kind of lights the fire from the team. They go back down the other way, get you some goal support. Being a part of this team, how has that been? What What's for you been the biggest adjustment or maybe the toughest thing about going from house hockey to high school?
Just everybody. House hockey, there's two skaters.
Yeah.
But now.
Well, and you've had some games in house hockey where you don't see a lot of shots, and now every night it seems like you're seeing 30. Career high in saves tonight. You just missed the shutout, but I'm crediting you for a shutout last night. You didn't give up when you were in there. How do you feel the season's going so far?
We got off to a good start, but I think the goals are pretty tough now.
Got Alpena tonight. Back to Iron Mountain Tuesday for kind of a tiebreaker game with them. And then you're back home in Manistee. Starting to see a lot of games kind of pile up in a close period of time. What's the key to staying kind of fresh and rested and ready for these games?
You just gotta push your body to the limit, but you gotta.
Well, congratulations on a great game, and we'll see you in Iron Mountain. All right, Alex Noble is our top star of the night tonight from the Alpena Northern Lights Arena. Back here to wrap up this week's edition of On the Ice. Before we run through the schedule of events and pick our 3 stars of the week, want to send out a very special thank you to all of our sponsors who have covered our high school hockey coverage all season long. Been a great pleasure to be able to tour the entire Upper Peninsula, portions of Lower Michigan as well, covering our local teams and keeping you up to date, as well as friends and family from far away in on the action. Big thank you to our team of hockey sponsors this season. Our 3 stars of the week all come this week from the high school hockey level and the Manistee Emeralds varsity hockey program. You saw some of them earlier. Our 3rd star of the week this week is Gavin Nutkins. Gavin has been centering the top line for the Emeralds varsity, one of the top goal scorers. He had a pair of goals in the weekend action wins over Marquette's JV and Alpena. Our number 2 star of the week is the goaltender, Alex Noble. Alex played a pair of great games in the wins over Marquette and Alpena. And against Marquette, while he was in the game, no goals given up on 16 or 17 shots. Another great performance in what would technically be Alex's 3rd shutout of the season. He was only minutes away from duplicating that feat Saturday in Alpena, but a pair of late goals with extra men on the ice for Alpena got past Alex, but still a career high 31 saves for him against Alpena on 33 shots in the big win over the Wildcats. Alex Noble, our 2nd star of the week. And our top star this week is Cameron Skeens. Cameron had 3 goals in the weekend action, including a pair of short-handed goals and a big weekend win. Cameron, 4 total points as well for the weekend tally, the wins over Marquette and Alpena. Those are our players of the week. Looking for hockey action this week? Of course, nobody covers it quite like us. The 14U State Savings Bank hockey team, Manistee, Munising, Newbury combined. It is District 8 Championship weekend from the Negaunee Ice Arena. Why listen when you can watch? We will have live video coverage from the Negaunee Ice Arena. Andy Levine and Steve Pugh going to be covering the Friday night and Saturday afternoon games, while I will be with the high school varsity team for a pair of home contests at the Little Bear West Arena. State Savings Bank plays 5 o'clock and 12:30. That's Friday and Saturday afternoon, and 7 o'clock on Saturday night with the crossover round and a shot at the state title coming up on Sunday. Varsity hockey action this week, a pair of games for you. The big rematch with Escanaba is Friday night, 7 o'clock, the puck drop at the Little Bear West Arena in Manistee. Come on out, cheer on the Emeralds. If you can't make it, follow us. That game will be on the Manistee Varsity Hockey Facebook page, M123 FM, the Newbury News on YouTube. You can catch it on our full network station listing. Also, Saturday afternoon, it is a 1 o'clock puck drop. Jeffers coming to town for a rematch from an early season game. The Emeralds finished in a tie contest. Hopefully we can pull out the win this time around. It's a 1 o'clock puck drop. Saturday afternoon. Good luck to State Savings Bank, the 14U team, as they head to UPs this weekend. Good luck as well to the Emeralds, and best of luck to all of our hockey stars from around the region. And of course, as always, stay safe as you're traveling from game to game. For the latest, make sure you follow us all season long. M123 FM and Manistee Varsity Hockey on Facebook, the EUP Sports Network, also the 14U State Savings Bank team page, great source for information on them as well. We'll have 10 and 12U championship coverage coming up next week as those teams look to also punch their tickets to the big dance in the state tournament. Want to thank everybody for joining us this week. This has been another edition of On the Ice.